Hello guys, my name's Ben and I'm sorry for not posting for the last week. I've been really busy with college stuff. I'm just finishing up, which means I've finished now, so I'm gonna have so much more time for making videos. But I will be taking a trip slash holiday slash family visit to Manchester with all of my friends and family. So I'm going to visit a few people down there. I may do a video depending on how busy I am, but chances are I'll probably do a video. I'm not that social. Anyway, today's video is talking about blocking things out. Now, what I mean by blocking things out, well, not things, people. What I mean by blocking people out is saying something isn't wrong when you know there is, and you can tell somebody but you choose not to. And I have experienced this. I've experienced it the hard way. I have gone through a lot and literally told nobody, and to be honest, it made me worse off. Now I've got a lot of people to talk to. I'm fine with sort of expressing the way I feel, which is kind of why I'm doing these YouTube videos in a way. But I was talking to a friend yesterday, and there was clearly something wrong with him. Not going to mention who, but there was clearly something wrong. Like, he literally broke down into tears in the middle of the street, and I had no idea what to do. He was like, "Oh no, I'm completely fine. Ben, just go on, blah blah blah." Ben, just, "I'm completely fine. There's nothing wrong," and he was having a horrible time. I'm not going to explain the problems he was having, but he kept them in for an extremely long time, and he broke down outside, which wasn't the ideal thing to do. But it got to him because he wasn't telling anybody, and it got to him hard. I mean, breaking down in the middle of the street isn't something you do on a casual day. So I was talking to him, and he was explaining sort of like what was wrong. And after he'd explained it all, he sort of felt it lifting off his shoulders, like he didn't have to worry about it. There was somebody to talk about it with if something went wrong. And I'm happy to be that person, to be honest, because I wish I had that person there for me. I hid so many problems from friends, family, didn't tell anybody, and it was a hard thing to do. It really was. I hid one hell of a lot, and it only occurred to me that I could tell people towards like the start of college, when things got bad. Like, things got really bad for me, but you know, things are moving up. I'm improving immensely, confidence wise, feelings wise. I'm a much happier person now, and I wouldn't be this happy if it wasn't for the friends that I'd actually told. And the reason I'm telling you guys to tell people, you guys not to hold it in, and to tell people, to tell other people, while also telling that person, is, oh god, I just confused the shit out of myself. Anyway, the reason why I'm telling you to do this is because bottling it up only ends up in a massive explosion at the end. Imagine a bottle of Coke, you shake it up, continuously you're shaking it, eventually you open it, it explodes. And you don't want that explosion happening. You want to release it slowly. You want to release the bubbles slowly. And a way of releasing those bubbles slowly is by talking to people. When I was coping with the problems it took me about 2 years to realise that these problems were getting to me. And when I eventually did tell somebody, or before I told somebody, I did end up exploding like that bottle of Coke. And like, the feeling of it all falling on top of you while you're in your exams in year 11 is kind of like, I'm not saying it is the reason I failed, but it's one of the reasons. I failed in 2 of my subjects. I actually got a U in history because, you know, well done, Ben. But history's like the easiest subject and I managed to flunk it. But I was really, really down at the time, and eventually it all sort of fell apart, and I was in an English lesson, and I ended up breaking down at the back of the class uncontrollably. And then on my way out, while I was talking to the teacher, I actually tripped up and got laughed at, but we won't go past that. I looked past that, I fell over, it's kind of a funny thing, they didn't realise what was going on, but I got referred to a school counsellor, and I had to talk to her 3 times a week, which was fun. She wasn't a very nice person. I actually got moved to a different one after a while. But I feel after speaking to that school counsellor, I kind of felt a lot happier. Like a lot of the weight was lifted off my shoulders, because the stress I was going through wasn't stress with school. It was kind of just stress with life, and not realising what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go, and not having a life goal set. And it was stressing me out, like, do I want to do this, do I want to do that, do I want to do this? I didn't have that musical goal that I want to achieve now, and it was kind of what I was struggling with. I didn't have a career path, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, I didn't know where I wanted to go from secondary school. Did I want to go to college, did I want to go to sixth form? It was a hard decision I had to make, and I am now in college. Well, I've just finished, I'm moving on to my second year, but kind of letting all of that go lifted a lot of weight off my shoulders, and I actually got C's and above in every other subject afterwards. And I guess it was just because I'd finally realised what I wanted to do and what I really, really wanted to put effort into to pass. And I did pass all the subjects I needed, so my message for you guys is, no matter who it is or what's going on, you need to talk to somebody. It's a lot worse bottling it up and it all exploding than telling a few people that you trust and it's slowly sort of coming out and the weight being lifted slowly than all in one go. So thank you guys for watching and listening. My rant of annoyingness. My name's Ben, and thank you for the continued support. We've just hit 700 views, which is absolutely insane. I thank you all. Please like, comment, favourite, subscribe, you know the stuff. And also, I'm going to leave a link to my Ask FM in the description, because I don't like using the Facebook inbox service, so if you've got any questions, then hit me up on there. I'll have anonymous turned off because I don't want bullies and stuff, but if you've got any questions that you want to ask me, then I will ask English. If you've got any questions you want to ask me, I will answer them on there, and eventually I will be doing a Q&A very soon. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Ben. Love you all, and goodbye.